Hi, y'all. It's Angel. Yes, I know. It's been a long time. You can blame my sister for that. She went and she hid this new iPhone somewhere where she thought I'd never be able to find it. By the way, it was in her storage bathroom under 5 boxes. I was wondering why it was so loud in the mornings when she got up to go to work. It's because she's digging in all her storage stuff in the bathroom she doesn't even use just to get a stupid phone. But anyway, I ended up finding it, and I decided I was going to be a little tricky because I did not like the way that she hid her phone. That was not nice, and she knew that I had people waiting for my next blog. She just didn't know that when she tells me no, I do the complete opposite of what she says. Anybody that tells me no, completely opposite of what you say. So what I did was once I found the phone, I got her Dragonite and I started holding him hostage. You know this new Dragonite she got a week ago? Oh yeah, held him hostage. I told her, you better let me have your iPhone or you're never getting your Dragonite back again. Well, finally 3 days went by and she was so distraught over not having her Dragonite that she decided she was going to get me her iPhone. Unfortunately, I had already found her iPhone. So she ended up freaking out and she's about to call into insurance and see what to do about a stolen phone. Which is good for me because if she does that, then I get to keep this one. Of course, you guys can't tell her this because if you tell her this, then I'll be in big trouble and I'll probably have to pay all of her phone bill or something just for doing a stupid video blog. I promise I'll put it back where I found it when I'm done. So today I was so mad at Heather for everything she did with her cell phone that I decided I was going to talk about her most embarrassing moments that she's ever done while I've been around. And the first one is when she first got this iPhone, she decided she wanted to be a super secret spy agent or something. Something about Phineas and Ferb and how Agent P is supposed to be an undercover spy. Because I guess that in the middle of Phineas and Ferb, they look down and their platypus is gone and they say something like, hey, where's Perry? And then all of a sudden he's got this big cowboy hat on and he's going into this high-tech gear that's in the ground. He somehow gets to the same place every time where this guy talks to him about what his new case is. And it's always about the stupid Dr. Doofenshmirtz and all his stupid things. And I really like that Perry... I mean, I don't watch that show. I never watch that show. But my sister really likes that Perry is such good friends with Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Because he actually cares about him or some sort of crud that I can't even imagine. But I would never watch Phineas and Ferb, if I'm even pronouncing that right. That's just not my style. Just like Pokemon's not my style. But you know what? I had to hold her most prized possession hostage. Because if I didn't, then she wasn't going to let me do this, and you guys would all have to miss out on me for the next 10 minutes, and I'm sure you'd be so sad about that. So today, we're going to talk about that secret agent spy thing. So she decided she was going to go walking around Walmart and acting like she's talking on her phone. And I tell you what, guys, she's a really good actress. Because she fooled everybody in Walmart. Some of the stuff she said even probably got some weird looks, according to her. She thought she had maybe got it on camera. So she brought the phone home to let me see all these weird looks that people were giving her as she was walking through Walmart for 20 minutes. And the first thing I see is that she's in the toy section. No big surprise there. She's always going to the toy section for a Pokemon toy or a Littlest Pet Shop or some sort of stuff. It's totally embarrassing to even be thinking about what she does in that toy section. Getting all those stupid toys that cost like $20,000. I mean, come on. Who needs that many toys? But anyway, so I see the toy section and I'm like, oh boy, it actually worked. Well, then all of a sudden she really gets into this fake phone conversation because when she starts acting, she really gets into it. And you can just tell she's into it because she actually starts acting natural. And you just start believing what she's saying. And she was getting into it, and she failed to realize that her hand was over the eyepiece. So when she brought it home and I saw the toy section, I was super excited. And then I sat there for 5 minutes just to black. And she went all the way to the end of the video just to prove to me she had gotten something. It was all black. Every bit of it. Poor Heather. Poor Heather. When will she learn that if you're going to be a secret spy, you have to make sure that the lens piece you're spying with doesn't get covered by your finger? Now we're going to talk about poems that Heather wrote in high school. Oh, this sounds interesting. Here, let me see what poem I can find here. Here we go. This is one she had to write for her creative writing class. It's called Infinite Love. Okay. Might I add that I believe her poems are copyrighted, just in case anybody actually wants to keep this poem. But it's kind of interesting. A family's infinite love to one another. It's always there and not lost. If they tried hard, they could climb a mountain. Together they could keep their love, no cost. Okay, I'm done reading that one. That one's just too corny. All right, let's see. What other one do I have here? Here we go. This is one she actually got published. So this is actually one that she actually got published, and this is the end of it. She said is her favorite. Here's the end of her poem. She actually got published. So this one is actually copyrighted. So if you like it, sorry y'all, it's published in a publishing book. She wrote this when she was 18. Sometimes she's glad of the choices she made. Sometimes she's glad of the experiences she had. Sometimes she's glad of the help she gave. And she's always glad she had the kids she had. You know, that's actually a pretty good line to an ending of a poem. I really like that one. I was trying to find corny ones, but that one's definitely not corny. Let's see. This is a funny name. Suffocating Slowly. Okay, I'm not reading that one. Unfinished. Oh, she even put a note at the bottom of this one. This poem is my first poem I never finished. I was writing it during a class, and I got that far. Suddenly, somebody had announced to the class that they needed to talk to us. This poem will never be finished because it's a memory and I'd never be able to reach that same feeling again. Oh boy, this girl is way too in touch with her feelings. Let's see what else I can find here. Oh no, my time is running out. I've been on this thing for 7 minutes. Hey look, here's a poem called 18. She says I'm 18 years old. Wow, and she's 24 now. I wonder how good that poem is. Not very good. Let's see. Who's your favorite? What would be? Some of these poems are really weirdly titled. Anyway, so this is pretty cool, I guess, to look back on these memories of high school for my sister. But at the same time, it's kind of funny because her being embarrassed kind of embarrasses me a little bit, just because she finds out I did this, she will rip me up and chew me out and whatever you want to say, y'all. She'll chew me out and spit me. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it right. You know what I mean, of course. Poor Heather. Too bad she doesn't know that this is probably the most embarrassing video blog ever. So, y'all, until next time, Angel signing out.